Good evening and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. I am here with a layout share for the day. I posted Friday or yesterday and said that I was not going to be doing the layout shares every day, at least not through September, while I'm doing a video for 30 Days of Sketches, as well as some other things. I'm only typically getting two layouts done each day. So I figured I would save them and do them when I had more than a couple. So since it's the weekend, I got, I think, 4 pages, plus I have today's 30 Days of Sketches that the process video for this was posted this morning. So this is day 19 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life and Scraptember. And this, well, maybe, is my, the way I viewed this layout, or the sketch. Like I said, there is a process video for how I created it. It was a little longer than my typical, since I started editing and taught myself how to edit last weekend, or maybe the weekend before, I don't even know. Anyway, so since I started doing the edited videos, when I do the process, I talk and then I do voiceover for the rest of it. So most of them are around 15 or 16 minutes, but the last two have been about 20. So it took me a little longer just to get things laid out just so, but part of that is because I'm a little on the OCD. So in the video, when I ended, I had not matted it because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but I decided I did want to bring this red in again. And so I had cut this out the middle of this paper because I was thinking I might do that, but I wasn't sure. So I did. And I added a few little this and that and filled these little holes of this border in with stickles, blue stickles, and filled in my tag holes with stickles, and then just added a couple, and I don't think I did that on the camera. And then I also got these stickers with the date and put it up on the top. So I think that's the majority of what I did after the camera was turned off. So I love the way this turned out, and my son approved. So really, that's all that matters. So let's see, I think that that's it. So there is day 19 of 30 Days of Sketches, and tomorrow, day 20, will be posted. Usually I post it while I'm getting ready in the morning at 7. So there is that. This is one of the layouts I did today. And these are not the most flattering pictures of anyone. But it is a fun and special layout for me. 4th of July is what I've been working on mostly. And if it'll fit into the 30 Days of Sketches, then I'll do that. But so far, only a few of them have fit in, like the sides of the pictures I want to use or whatever. So today's prompt for scrapbooking with Anne-Marie was to scrapbook a birthday, because today is Anne-Marie's birthday, and so that's what our prompt was for today. And I felt like America's birthday was just fine to honor, and it went along with what I was working on. So I cut these little pictures down because, well, like I said, they are not the most flattering. This is my daughter. It looks like she's about to lose it. She was laughing really hard and couldn't catch her breath. Not in a scary, oh my gosh, take her to the hospital way. So don't, I wasn't documenting that. So we were watching fireworks, having a really good time. There was lots of laughs and some funny things happening. And so my daughter started laughing, and then one of our distant cousins was sitting next to her, and she thought it was really funny. So then I had these pictures, and she's like all blurry. Anyway, there's big funny stories that were one of those. In the moment, it was funny because we were there, kind of had to be there thing. So anyway, I matted this picture on this white paper, and it has some ink on the background from where I just pulled it off of a piece of cardstock or cardboard that I had used to block off a stencil spray, and I hate wasting the ink, so I just set that down on there and just pulled some of the ink so it brought a little blue in, matted it on this star paper, so since this is at night obviously, and popped this up on foam because this is one of the more one of the better pictures of us, I guess I could say, because my daughter is keeping it together and so is our cousin. And then here is one of my pictures that I took of the fireworks and all the smoke and the trees and everything. I put this on some green paper, obviously, and used all 4 of my green Ranger sprays. Now I did the packaging technique and inked and made sure that all the colors were displayed on the outside of where the picture was going to go. It's like mowed lawn, citron, peeled paint, and the green shimmer paint. I'm going to think of the name after I turn this video off. Polished Jade. Look at that. And then I just added this Happy Birthday America sticker. This is actually from a Disney sticker set that I did not use. And they were laughing like hysterically. This laugh came from this Hullabaloo by Making Memories, and it is my goal for this year for this to be gone. The sooner the better. I've had it for a long time. It's like from 2008, and I have used almost everything that's missing in the last couple of months. So I'm excited. I have an idea for where this one's going, and maybe that one. I know where this is going, and I'm going to use that too since they match, and probably this. So I'm excited to get this used and on the paper. I love chipboard. It is so neat and adds some dimension and texture to your page. Sorry, my chair makes all sorts of weird noises. So I love using it. And the way this is, you can peel some of it off if you don't want it to be thick. And I didn't want this to be too thick because I already had these, which also came from here. So this is page number 1 for what I did today, that I can share, because I do the 30 days of sketches. I do, like today I scrapbooked tomorrow's page, just in case. So can't share that today. So although it's not today anymore. Okay, that sounded strange. So here's the first one I created. And then this one is my niece, and I titled the page All American Sweetheart. And from this sticker sheet with the alphas, I pulled these butterflies because it brought the green in from this rocking chair, and then used some blue butterflies to bring in the blues and the purple. I wanted it to be the red and blue for the most part because of her outfit. So I had this little Jolie's thing hanging, and I tacked it down with it's a brad with the brad. It's a star-shaped brad, and I did not attach this. This one is just hanging on here. This one is up on a foam square, and this is up on a thicker foam square. I have like 4 different depths, I guess. So it was just kind of like comes up a little bit more, but not like crazy. And then I added some Park Lane stars, and this XOXO heart that came from a Hobby Lobby Paper Studios. I was going to tell you the name of the, Happiness. So I thought that was fitting, had the blue and the heart, and I love these pictures. My niece is a hot mess and a bit of a ham when she wants to be. Bless. Bless, bless, bless. Love these pictures. So there's that, and I have one more set of pictures to do of her, maybe 2, because she's an awful cute subject. And so I've got that girly girl sticker, the chipboard that I'm planning on using for her. And then I have, I can move that, I guess. I have this one, and this is my husband playing cornhole. This is not his normal thing, henceforth why I titled this The Newbie. So I took these action shots and laid them out. I love how this came together. It took me a minute, not because it was a difficult layout, but because there was open space here, and there is a matching page. I don't know if you can see all that, and I'm going to try and get it all in. So it says the newbie and the drunk. So my husband doesn't play very often, and my cousin, which is my husband's cousin, plays all the time. However, he was slightly intoxicated on the 4th of July, and I don't know how well he played. It did not look good to me. So I did these play-by-plays of my husband and then of my cousin, and then I have these 2 pictures of the people they were playing, and I don't know who they are. I'm sure they're related to my husband's family somehow. I just don't know how. I don't know. When we get together, there's like a whole lot of people, and a lot of the men stay up by like where the grill is, and they go shoot fireworks. Anyway, so I decide the whole title is The Newbie and the Drunk and These Guys. So, yep, my family is nuts. So, but I love the way that this turned out. I lined up this grass paper, and it is Recollections paper. I cut these pictures got cut down to 4 inches tall, and I cut a 4 and a quarter, 4.5 inches on this grass paper. And then I matted the pictures on one 8.5 by 11, very close together, and just gave them a thin border, but it's one strip. And same with this, it's all on the same piece of paper. I love that I was only using one piece of this comfort paper. What is wrong with me? Pattern paper, and this was 12 by 12, and one 8.5 by 11. And then these are strips from what I've used already. And I'm going to be 100% honest. These strips are here, and I love the way they look, but they are only here because I screwed up a border sticker that I was putting down, and I put one on here, and it was a little off. I had this already down. This whole strip was here. I should have laid this down first and then laid this on top of it. However, I didn't. And so there's a sticker that's still under here. The sticker is under here. I laid this one down. It went like this. So that's not good. So then when I tried to take it off, it like tore the paper. Not terrible, but this is like craft paper, and so it's got like layers, you know, like cardboard almost. Maybe it's exactly what it is. Lord have mercy. So I thought, okay, I could take everything off. At this point, it was just this was matted, I believe. And I thought, well, I could just take this whole thing off of here and redo this whole page. And I was determined not to do that. So I found a strip about 2.5 inches wide of the red, and white stripes, cut 2 even amounts. I think they're 1 inch wide, or deep, and 12 inches wide. And I lined my pages up and put them down. I pulled these up and tucked them in, like I marked where they needed to be. So it could have been a whole lot easier had I not been such a goofball. So then, after I got done with this set of things, before titling and all the embellishments up there, I wanted to get these 2 pictures down. And this is all 4 of them. And then this is, I don't know, probably cousins. So I wanted one on each page so it was kind of even. Because originally I was going to put both of these on this page, but then I thought it would be really heavy on one side. So, but then I had all this open space over here. And this is before I titled the page. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that. And I kept thinking of trying like catchy little things about cornhole. And none of it sounded good. It all sounded silly. And then I just decided that I would name it The Newbie and the Drunk. And these guys. So then I pulled all of my 4th of July stash that I have left, because I've been using a lot of it, and I'm super excited about all the things that are going in my trash bin, like empty sticker sets and things. And so I pulled some remaining pieces off of a couple of things to finish them off, and matted this USA up on, I put it on white and cut around it, matted it, and then I inked around it with Star Spangled Blue, and then I put it on foam. And then this Games This Way came from a sticker set that I had, and I kept thinking that I wanted to use it. And it had some cute little chairs and stuff. I was going to use it for a fireworks page, and I never used it. So, you know, but I wanted to use this. This was perfect. So I stuck it on here, and then after I got done titling, I pulled out my Tim Holtz Small Talk Snarky. Because, you know, a lot of things I scrapbook are sweet. You know, my children, okay, they're not always sweet. And I can't usually always find, oh, that was a whole lot of words. I cannot always find something in the snarky book that's appropriate for, you know, back to school or whatever. So I thought this was the perfect time to pull some of this out. So this one says, I'd like to announce I have no idea what I'm doing. And then this one says, don't judge me. And then this one says, your crazy is showing. You might want to tuck that back in. And this says, so when is this old enough to know better supposed to kick in? There was another one in there that said something about, you know, you mean business when you take a shopping cart in the liquor barn. And then one said something about if you've lost your shoe at midnight, you're drunk or something. Life's not a fairy tale. But I didn't want to use those, but I thought they were pretty funny. So I could definitely use those anytime I scrapbook this one. Bless it. So A Day to Celebrate the Red, White, and Blue I thought was good. I already had this American flag over here, so I went ahead and matted this one on white and put it over here. Added another little border to give it a little shelf so it wasn't just kind of hanging out in the corner. And I cut this star in half so I would have a matching color theme for each side, and then used these little stars in 3 places on the page, and then just this one extra little star here. Really, this one is here because it's covering the fact that this strip here barely, it almost touches this, but it did not, so that's okay. So that's it. So I am excited about this. I don't typically do double layouts. I mean, I match things like similar papers to go with another page, but I rarely ever do one like this to where it's like cohesive and just honestly is a 12 by 24 layout. So I'm really love this, and I'm sure my husband will be thrilled with these little comments on his page. Oh well. So that is what I've got for tonight. Tomorrow is back to work, so we'll see. You will be able to see the 20th sketch for 30 Days of Sketches. So that will be up and running in the morning. And other than that, that's all I have. So I hope that you all have a great night and a wonderful week. And I hope you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.